Yo, what's up? Finally, we are back again with another episode of Danganronpa, and the final episode of Danganronpa V3. We are now approaching the final class trial. It should be the final class trial. I don't foresee there being any more to this game. Considering where we are, we already know that the world ended. We were the last 16, now the last 7 or 6, even now with this last death. The last 6 survivors of the human race, and yeah, we're trying to avoid dying because Kokichi is the mastermind who turned this, safe space, spaceship vessel into a killing game. Because he is the ultimate despair. Well, he's not the ultimate despair. He is the ultimate evil mastermind or whatever, the ultimate supreme leader. But he is the leader of the remnants of despair. Which is the group formed from the remains of Junko Enoshima's organization from the first game. Junko was the mastermind in that game. She was the leader. She was the ultimate despair. And she died. Left the remnants of despair, and I guess now Kokichi is leading that. And he's the last one left because there's nobody left alive in the human race. So he's gonna try to take us out here, probably in the final class trial, or maybe he's dead. Maybe he's the one maybe he's the one in the hydraulic press. Maybe he's the one in the hydraulic press. So. Yeah. Let's just get straight into it. I guess if that is the case, and Kokichi is the one in the hydraulic press, then I would make Kaito or Himiko the culprit, and Monokuma would kill them. So. Last 7 turned into the last 6, and the last 6 are about to turn into the last 5 remaining. Last 5 remaining. Humans left of the human race. Last people, whatever. So we're about to head over to the trial hall now. Making a FNAF movie in October. I saw that, yeah. I saw the trailer of it. And,
Huh?
This isn't everyone, right? Yeah, I saw the trailer. And I saw that Corey Kenshin is going to be in it as well. He popped up during the end of the trailer, so it's going to be sick. I'm definitely going to be there. As soon as that movie drops, I am definitely going to be there. Kaito and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
I bet Kokichi is already there.
You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
No.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance that Kaito is
Do
alive.
you want to die?
Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki,
Well,
this is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, I know I'll lose to despair. She is not going for it. Lose to despair.
you don't know?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi, no matter what I have to sacrifice. No matter what she has to sacrifice. Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us if it was Kaito? Dunno. If Kokichi's dead and Kaito is the culprit, or even vice versa, I mean, Shuichi would be the last man of the human race. Because, I mean, Kibo's a robot, so. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. Shit, you get to romp around with Maki and Tsumugi and Himeko all he wants. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. Can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's nice.
Ah, about like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is a truly magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't. Oh, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on? What are you scheming now? Doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming. This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but we'll never give up. Hope will never submit to despair. Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever. Hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair no matter what. So get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death, add a dash of lies and truth, bake it in the fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you got yourself a truly decadent class trial. Have to jot that recipe down. And once more we face a class trial. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? Can't say for certain, but if I still believe Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. But I'll fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone. And I got Kokichi purple, I don't know. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Alright, we're approaching the end. Unified against the mastermind Kokichi, students must survive a class trial without knowing the murderer or the victim. An unpredictable trial begins now. Alright, let's do it.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation
portion of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who'd vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live. And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Well, spit it out then, jackass.
Unique circumstances?
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue. It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving!
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to
Goofy ass
even
shit.
talk about? The Blackened is the mastermind, Kokichi. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
Maki, can you please stop it with this pessimism?
But we need to be
Pessimistic
absolutely
attitude
sure
really quick.
if we don't positively identify the victim. The other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a
Can
pain.
you shut the fuck up to me, though? Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Yeah, Kaito's alive, isn't he?
The victim has to be Kaito. Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi,
That's true.
so he could have killed him whenever he wanted. And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't
Sure.
be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
And the culprit must be Kokichi. Good guy today. Ding! If only mages could cast revive spells.
What?
The victim has to be Kaito. Kaito's taken by Kokichi. And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside. Kokichi can't be the victim.
Because there's no evidence. So
Fuck's
the
sake.
victim must be
Get all that shit out of my way, please.
Mages could cast revive spells.
I had the wrong one. Loaded anyway.
Kaito was Kokichi. And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Could be the no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
Yeah, fuck you, Mikey. Keep hating. Shit.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Come on, Maki.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
It is refutable, though. Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. Why is that? What thought we had a misunderstanding. I thought she wants to believe Kaito was alive. Either way, it seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to just demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Hmm? What about them?
Something peculiar about those clothes.
That's it! Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Yeah, he wore one sleeve off all the time. Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you.
Yeah, that was a pretty shitty one, Shuichi. He always had
If you
one
can't
hanging
even
off.
see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me. The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press. It's rather telling.
Maybe it's the other arm
It
though.
couldn't have been anyone else. But Kaito, if you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand, then be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Does he not always wear it like that?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand, then be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way. He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Okay, I guess that was
Oh,
it.
cut through your words!
He had one arm to the coat sleeve.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve.
That was the right arm.
But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
It's the left sleeve we found.
And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press. Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Well, why would that make any sense?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
So is yours, Maki. That's the whole
Stop
point.
getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Okay. Maki, what's really going on? See if you haven't made up your mind. Like Kaito was definitely dead. Or why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
Did she kill whoever's dead?
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
The robot, nigga. Oh my god.
An exisal?
What? Why is an Exisol here?
Haha, whoops, my bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
You gotta be fucking kidding me. What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off. And that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Hold on.
Not much, man.
Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie! You guys thought I died? I would never! No way!
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
What the fuck is going on,
As
man?
much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting...
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Crackerjack.
No.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. Understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly. The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then! Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma! Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
Oh, for the love of Jesus. Monokuma grabbed the camera from the exisal, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor, and played it at the tape for us. Well, that'll do it.
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this? I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed. I'm gonna...
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the Academy.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
Real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
The murder video has been recorded in the monopad. View it in the truth bullet menu. Okay. Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brain splattered all over that machine.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
Sure.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why? Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He had just told us all that he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exasol.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is... you.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
What?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exasol after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof, so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
No.
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for this situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us?
That's not possible!
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
No! I took over. Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Bro, he fucking lies. We've established that he is a liar. He lies. He's a self-admitted liar. He lies all the time. This could be a lie. The last thing he says was a lie. Best thing is to just ignore him.
Yepers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again.
Just ignore him,
The real
dog.
culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie?
Just don't fucking listen to him. He's not trustworthy. Nothing he comes out of his mouth is gonna be believable. Just don't listen to him.
It's fine. Because Kokichi is the culprit.
Oh my god, Maki.
He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
The only option? Is that really true? Are we just going to leave it at that?
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
Kokichi killed Kaito with the hydraulic press. That's the consensus now. Is it even
There's
possible?
no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
No.
We all saw him earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to
Ah! That is wrong!
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
a safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
What about a dead person?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
No. I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosoul's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
Yes, we do.
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
What?
It's a clue that suggests the victim was killed before the crush. That is somewhere around the hydraulic press. The bloodstain?
This is it! There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged. The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guess that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests a cause of death.
There! The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon.
Okay, well now she goes defending that she didn't bring the crossbow in.
I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
It's a good question.
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's possible. I can show you. The weapon that left a small hole in Kaito's sleeve. Dog.
This is it! I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow?
So it's Kokichi.
So, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She brought the crossbow.
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, Then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow.
Ooh.
Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Corny ass.
Hope? Despair? I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
We couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
If we couldn't go in the hangar, and Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see. So
I'm the culprit. I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow.
mystery, right guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar.
That's wrong!
That's wrong.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it?
Oh, for the love of God.
Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
A detective explores all possible possibilities. He doesn't just go off of his dick tingling one way or the other. Like, well, somebody else could have done it, but I don't want it to be anyone other than Kokichi, so it's Kokichi.
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too. You're always suspicious of your friends.
I'm a detective. It's my fucking job.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
She is, for no fucking
Of course I
reason.
am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
Jesus fucking Christ.
See? Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
I never knew about any crossbows.
You know what? You carried it,
In
jackass.
other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Well, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Bro, shut the fuck up. Can we get him to shut the hell up,
I
please?
saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you...
He's not adding anything.
Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am.
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted.
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious. Even if you make that scary face at me. I'm not gonna get scared.
Oh my god.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit. I swear. Kokichi's the suspicious one. Maki too. They're both the culprits.
You go do the triple shit.
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit.
No, I'm not the culprit. They all go at the same time.
Maybe I'm the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit.
Yeah. Here we go.
I
Why
went to
am
the
I
I'm the
hangar,
number one
but
suspect, because I was in the hangar.
If
I was
you
only
are the
replenishing
culprit,
my magic.
What do you mean
not
replenishing
claim
your
the crossbow.
magic?
There's a good
I know he
magic
could have
source
gotten it
around
from
there.
your research lab.
So I went
Then
there
who
and
I'm the
actually
number
brought
one
it?
suspect.
Kokichi did
I'm
it.
the one who shot Kaito.
Number one.
You
are the
replenishing
culprit.
What do you mean
not claim-
replenishing?
There's a good magic source around there. So I went
Then
there
who
empty-handed.
Number one
Fuck's
suspect.
sake.
Replenishing
Did
your
not claim the
magic.
crossbow.
There's a good magic source around
From your
there.
research lab.
So I went.
I'm the number one suspect.
For fuck's sake, dog.
Kokichi did it.
Could he just shut the fuck up, please?
Replenishing your magic.
One suspect.
Fuck.
Your research lab. So I went there
Then who
empty-handed.
The number one
Fuck off! I can't. Jesus Christ!
There's a good magic source around there.
From your research lab.
So I
Actually
I'm the
brought it.
number one suspect.
My God, Nick! It's not possible. It's not. It's not. Fuck.
There's a good magic source around there. So I went there
Then who
empty-handed.
No! Fuck off, Kokichi. Can I tell him to shut the fuck up, please?
I
Why
went to
am
the
I the number one?
Sure, there's a way to.
Nigga in here raging hard.
Yes, cause he keeps getting on my goddamn nerves.
You getting your ass whooped?
No, I'm streaming. Yeah,
Suspect.
keeps
because
getting
I
in
was
the way.
Oh, it's a new game in the
replenishing
game.
my.
Danganronpa?
Claim
Yeah,
the
it's
crossbow.
new.
Yeah.
There's a good magic source
Boy,
around
her
there.
raging.
So I went
Then
there
who
empty-handed.
the number one
For
suspect.
fuck's sake, dog.
I'm the one who shot Kaito.
There's no fucking way to.
Because I was in the hangar.
There we go.
If
I was
you
only
are the
replenishing
culprit,
my magic.
then explain the crossbow.
There's a good magic source around there. So I went
Then
there
who
I'm
empty-handed.
the number one suspect.
Fuck! What are you talking about?
damn it!
That was the right truth bullet, right?
Why am I the
Oh my God, I was on the wrong fucking truth bullet.
If you are, then explain.
So I went
Then
there
who
empty-handed.
I'm the number one suspect.
No! Damn it! Fuck! Man?
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
but Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
Large black bag.
That was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me.
We've already established that she can't do that.
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the crossbow case.
Mm-hmm.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
No, it's not, jackass.
Wrong. I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it. It's the truth. Please believe me.
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you. If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying.
That is true. You really trust Himiko here? She was acting very suspiciously. She doesn't know how to put it together though, does she?
I'm not the culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Another true statement.
And that's all. I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, 'cause Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi! The culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Another
I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
100% exactamundo.
Do I have a truth bullet that says knowing how to use the crossbow or some shit? I don't think I do. Bloodstain, hydraulic press, safety function, electronic lock. Bloodstain, smoky bottle. It would be difficult for anyone who wasn't taught how. Okay, so crossbow is it.
The culprit! I carried the case.
Yep,
That's true too. And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Here we go!
I agree.
Give me that shit, baby!
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
Did she?
She didn't teach me that. Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
Keisha requested or something. Yeah. Asked to? Perhaps the person who asked was Kaito.
That's it! Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know you like me.
Himiko's got a crush.
Nuh-uh. I hate
No! No! Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Riz.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
Exisol Riz. But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that. Maybe Kaito is trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. She worried I did something about all this promise. Now you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Yeah.
Himiko,
Just
when exactly did
something
Kaito
else.
ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
That
It's a
one
bit
part was,
personal.
You know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
There's proof of that.
This is it! Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes, the same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
So Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
Then it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but...
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
Maki's been acting strange lately. But why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. 'Cause in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
Maki,
No,
what's
it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
Maki, what's going on here?
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Nah.
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
God, you're so ready to just...
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
So was Kaito's.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
What? Like, come on, dog. It needs to think.
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys. The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito didn't...
No! Fuck! Fuck! Talk! Talk! Discuss! Oh, so Kaito's in there. It's got Kaito's voice now, so it's gotta be Kaito. Oh, but I jumped back onto the other side. Now go Kokichi's voice. So Kokichi's in there. Just talk about it. Talk about it. Discuss. Just pretend like it's not there.
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Oh my, fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Jesus Christ.
Now, Maki roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that.
Ooh. Whew.
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi.
My ass.
It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Is that so?
No! Fuck me.
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Kaito was alive after all. No, maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is that really true? What story does the evidence tell? Story ends with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim. You need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question as soon. You can't look away from the truth. The victim of the case is... Dog. What the fuck was the point in that? I'm trying, I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. What's the evidence we have points to Kaito?
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
Despair will never die! Good, good! This is already more entertaining! Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground!
Fuck me!
All right, let's give it everything we've got!
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm that.
He said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive.
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that Exisal.
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
But he said that he can't leave the Exisal.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm that.
He said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed?
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on...
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito.
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that Exisal.
Why are you...
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Oh, crossbar! Hey! Fuck! God damn, let me go. Full counter. Oh. God damn. That was kind of hard.
I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
What a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah! Just keep calm and carry on!
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but... What do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then! Let the debate begin! When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
If you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one!
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Still, only one arrow was fired. So how could they both shoot each other?
A lot. My wound is still...
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on? The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too. Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito,
Took the crossbow, and
returned fire. I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken.
The other two are still in my research lab.
You won.
Fuck me.
So how could they?
By the way, crossbow shots hurt.
Locked.
My moon is still making something fierce. When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
As if you need.
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He heard the
Then Kokichi
Disarmed
Kaito took
the crossbow and
returned fire. I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But
Only one
crossbow
was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Only one arrow was.
Man, shit.
That's wrong! Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so.
What?
Are you positive?
Of course. There's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange, because... there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
3? I know I only gave him one. Kaito even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said that she only brought one. What's going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Where did those arrows come from? I don't think Himiko was lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think! I need to think. Psyche taxi, gotta pick up some virtual hoes. Virtual hoes. Virtual hoes. Virtual hoes. Danganronpa hoes. Damn, motherfucker! Where are you going? How many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? 1. Virtual hose! Virtual hose! Virtual hose! 207 kilometers per hour with my virtual hose. Fuck. Why they going off the road? Some bullshit. All the arrows inside the hangar from the start. No. Oh shit. fuck? Let's do the center. Let's do the center. Let's do the center. Oh, this is some bullshit. Oh my god. Come on, dog. Who brought the 2 arrows? Fuck if I know. Maki. So her pussy's been quivering this whole time.
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
It's completely closed off, but can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way, some way we haven't figured out yet. I'm overlooking something. Think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? WINDOW. Okay, well these are not the Exisol. There's a scratch marks on the keypad.
I see now. That's it. The Exisol. The Exisol could be used to enter the hangar. We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exisols, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an Exisol.
I saw an Exisol enter the hangar last night.
Ooh!
So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an Exisol?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an Exisol. After all, the hangar is where the Exisols are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an Exisol comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an Exisol, the security system wouldn't catch them. It'd be a hassle to leave the Exisol every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an Exisol and entered the hangar?
Maki didn't just take one electro bomb, she took another. Used it on the Exisol, disabled the electric lock, she got in, she went in, she fought, boom, boom, boom.
But can just anyone pilot an Exisol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Nipples too?
No!
Anyway, this third party commandeered an exosaw and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other 2 arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
Oh, it's not impossible for you, Maki.
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exosol. It's not possible.
Monokuma just fucking told us it was!
What? Not possible.
What are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? You trying to hide it? Why? Why won't she tell me? No matter what she has to sacrifice, she's trying to sacrifice everybody else to defeat Kokichi. Kokichi got away. Kokichi survived.
Was piloting the exosol.
Kokichi survived Maki's
Used
text
it to
now.
enter the hangar.
She knows he's
That's
alive.
not possible.
Is operating the exosol really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an exosol. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
You're right, it's impossible.
If someone was piloting the exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exosol?
Is it electro bomb or is it the electric lock? Two exos that seemed to current mode was in his cockpit. It was in the middle of the hangar with his hatch open and cockpit exposed. Space for one person, there's electric lock on the hatch with only the amount of coops.
Really that difficult?
Do we even know how to...
Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols. And they were all moving too. I was controlling them remotely.
The electro
Hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still
charging.
There's no...
way to stop an exosol.
So getting inside one would have been
Impossible.
Fuck you, Maki.
You're right, it's impossible.
If
Someone was piloting the exosol. They could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not...
Possible. Is operating the exosol really that difficult?
Do
Do you even know how to get inside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4
exosols.
and they were all moving too. I was controlling them
remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still
charging.
There's no way...
to stop an exosol.
So getting inside one...
Would have been impossible.
Possible.
Fuck off.
Oh no! If someone was piloting the exosol,
They could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exosol really that difficult?
Do we
Do you know how to get inside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols.
And
They
they...
were all moving too. I was controlling them remotely. Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were
still recharging.
There's
no way to stop an exosol. So getting
inside one would have...
Been impossible.
I was wrong! If someone was piloting the exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exosol
Really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exosol?
outside the hangar, there were 4
Exosols.
and they were all moving too. I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option.
Yesterday,
All
The hammers were still
recharging.
No, they weren't! Fuck! Makis!
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the exosols.
Is that electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an exosol.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 exosols. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exisal taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
It's Maki. I didn't leave the third party. The electro hammer gives us a clue. So 4 Exisals at the scene yesterday when I went up to meet Kaito. This morning they were trying to get 3. Cobra must have used the extra hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. There's only one person among us that I could think could do that. Among us.
It's you!
Woo!
Maki. You're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
Be careful, the electro hammer runs out of batteries pretty quickly. So if you use it against an Exisal, it'll run out of juice with just one shot, got it?
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning.
She didn't take hers. She used a knife. Ugh. Lying ass.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found
Red-handed
had belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the Exisal with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your logic.
We're cooking! We are cooking!
Why are you doing this?
What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third
You're trying to kill all of us, Maki!
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an Exisal, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit! You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the Exisal to enter the hangar too.
Sure.
I also shot the crossbow there. However, I am not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
So yes, she's not listening to me at all, but I came back down
You're
here.
right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the Exisal to enter the hangar too.
Fuck!
I also shot the crossbow there.
Fucking
However,
the.
I am not the culprit.
The! Over
Because
here.
the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Blade lock. Oh my god! Fuck, she was fighting that
The
shit.
crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An
Fuck.
arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury. That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit. The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury. That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit. The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back.
Oh no!
Being pushed back.
You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exosol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I am not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
It has to be the poison, right?
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Hey, day!
Cut through your words. It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Oh, poison tip arrows? Are you serious? Is this Minecraft? Assassin's Creed?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! 'Cause why would she kill Kaito?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
All of us. Sacrifice that Maki must be talking about.
That's it!
Hey!
She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
Yes!
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over. Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
No shot.
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Sure.
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
Cause it's my job, motherfucker! It's my job! I'm nothing but detective in this bitch! Woo!
So? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then, what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
She couldn't just follow the plan. She couldn't just follow the plan, bring the bombs, get in there, and then kill Kokichi all together like we planned to. No. No. Maki couldn't wait. Maki couldn't wait until the next day like the rest of us. No, 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 no. She has to take her own little stupid fucking the electro hammer and get into the exosol and then get inside and then try to fight Kokichi all alone like a fucking dumbass.
Please.
I'm no some assassin. I can do this shit. I've killed plenty of people before. I'm gonna go up in here and kill the ultimate evil mastermind.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating things. You're ruining the mood.
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Yeah! Monokuma Theater is fucking stupid shit.
Well now.
And then the Monokuma and Cubs Theater segment began. But with all the Monokubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so, the curtain quickly fell. Oh, praise Jesus. Thank fuck. So glad. Resume. That's all I want to see on my screen.
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end.
Dumbass.
I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me!
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died, and find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
The hell is she talking
Remnant
about?
of despair. I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended. You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole!
Ooh.
I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow.
No way. No way Kaito got in the way. No way he did.
But then,
No way he did. Goofy ass!
what?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
Oh my fucking god, he's an idiot!
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window.
Idiot. Oh my god, she's an idiot.
Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Here, I'm gonna toss it through this fucking window. Get it, Kaito. Get it. Fucking idiots! Everybody in this game has been an actual idiot. Oh my god. Lob that bitch. Here you go, Kaito. There's no way Kokichi can get his hands on it.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, that's smart.
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Whew.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Class trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Yep, you did, dumbass.
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
Well, no, she killed you. You fucking jackass.
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me.
So don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run and live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him! You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer! You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosoul. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for?
He said he wanted Maki to be spotless, so he helped. Does that mean he killed him before he died of poisoning?
You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
Or maybe Kaito killed himself before the poisoning killed him.
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
Part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up.
Oh no!
The alarm would have went off, right?
That's it!
Ah,
She used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar. But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
that's right. There must be some kind of reason behind all the oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
I'm not going to tell any more lies. I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated.
I said, hey! You know! Oh! Electro bomb could have stopped it.
There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
What did they cut the press? Security? Had to be an issue. It had to be. In that case, then.
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
I was trying to disable the security, safety thing on the hydraulic press.
What?
keep away.
That's it! It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The Electrobomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. If I'm right,
To kill Kaisa.
it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the evidence?
That's it!
Hmm.
Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the Electrobomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Cause of death could now be.
This is it! The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? Alright then.
I
Okay.
hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me? The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off! It's voting time!
Are you serious? I'm just gonna go with Kokichi. Imagine I just do fucking Samugi. No reason.
Hey! That's my line! I'm the one who decides when it's voting time!
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Oh my god, he doesn't even know.
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Hmm? Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either? Monokuma doesn't know, then what does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it! So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Not necessarily.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras, strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble whatever that was. The electrobomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the Exisals... Yes, the Exisals weren't protecting Monokuma. They were...
Trapping him.
That's it! They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
The time the episodes on autopilot and directed only to observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an Exisal, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. If you shared instead, it'll be way further the participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monoku?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
Right. He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma?
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us! Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know.
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Ugh.
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Oh, wow!
That really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
I'll tell you, I get bored of the line.
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the Exosols? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Mew's remote control.
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro...
Oh, wow! Oh, wow! She didn't have to die! She was so cold! That's why she's my favorite fucking character, dog. She was finna end this shit. She had a fucking remote control for them bitch ass fucking exosols. She was finna end this shit.
Also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
Ah!
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosols and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
That's why Kokichi didn't know about any of this fucking remnants of despair shit. He's always been questioning it.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
It's me.
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know.
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko Inoshima, but that can't be it. She's dead. We've never come in contact with her. If so, who's done this? Who's playing this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind. So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry about
Maybe it's
who
that
the
smart ass
mastermind
with the
is or
glasses
what
from
my
the
intent is,
from the first game. And the one who showed up in the second game, I think, disguised as a fat guy. Was he disguised as a fat guy? I don't know. But he's a smart ass guy with the glasses. Let me worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent
Let's
is.
figure out the culprit.
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too. So no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Oh wow!
So let's
That's
resume
cold.
this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victor. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Remnant of despair?
This nigga doesn't know the fuck you're talking about.
Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter. It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
My ass!
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
So another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. Evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is. What evidence does it need to be analyzed again? The electric light? God damn, this is over. I don't know.
Damn it!
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is.
This is it!
Ah!
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press. Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with the hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Huh?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. You wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, and showing us the video, it must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the victim of the murder, but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? VICTIM.
I see now. The victim.
Huh?
Is that even possible? No, that's a question for later. For now, we know that.
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched? Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
What?
Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad! Switching the victims was impossible. The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And
during
we
the
already
pause.
established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well.
Oh, you weren't like that earlier when you're trying to sacrifice all of
Can you
us.
confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki.
Yeah, I know you want to pop your pussy on a handstand for this nigga. Come on.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's all talk it over together.
Together.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time. Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
Play. Pause. Switch bodies. It's the fucking pause. It's like goofy ass dude. Boom. Fucking shit.
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be that the video was shot
At another location?
Any other bright ideas?
Editing function in that camera.
Did the placement... The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in...
seemed
off about that video to me. When the
hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be that the video was
shot at
the location?
Doesn't make any sense.
Uh,
Fuck! I forgot I only had one heart left.
is th we can't let it end here.
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be that the video was
Shoot us away from the device itself. Up and down. Safety function. The body is crushed by the object pressing on the fireball.
shot at another location?
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
There must be some trick to that video. That's what you all gotta figure out. There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing
function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you?
Damn it!
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick.
You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something
Seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic
press stopped for me.
Hey!
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second? Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
It ain't do that shit. It ain't do that shit.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
but in the video,
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
The press stop is the only one reason I can think of. Has to be the remote, right? Access walls here doesn't make sense.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
It wasn't rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
Jesus fucking Christ. The camera, nigga, the camera. Just give it to me, dog. It's right here. Shit. Hey,
I see it.
That shit.
The
man.
culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
When did you ever say that?
Can't say it
So they
ever.
stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
Because you kind of
To get
start
the
something
trick
at
we
the same
just
time.
described
That's
to
what's
work,
there.
the camera had to be set up precisely.
What am I looking at?
There! The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, it would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez! That place is like a 4D pocket!
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
It was still poison.
Himiko, The different body you mentioned. What are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so... I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well. I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
Other bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Some grape jelly. Ichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at the time. They were the only ones present during the body swapping trick. The real victim was... third person or the other person in the hangar. Third party, whatever. But it could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. Have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. Fuck me. How many bodies swapped if only 2 people were in the hangar? Switch. Why is there a P? Swapped? Victim helped?
I see now. I can't believe I overlooked this.
What do you mean?
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
cooperated? Is that even possible?
Maybe Kaito would agree to do it. So that Maki wouldn't be blackened. So I can't remember. I can't imagine he'd be in the
perhaps
exo.
that was the whole point.
He was poisoned.
Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
Hasn't failed me. The culprit is inside that exosoul. Can only be them.
Damn it!
Yeah, Kaito was in it before. Why the fuck would he do that?
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If the two of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito.
Maybe he'd do it. Oh yeah, so then Maki wouldn't be blackened, it would be him. So is his lifeless corpse just in the exosol then? Because he doesn't have the antidote. He was poisoned.
So, the person inside that exosol isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Maki did watch Kokichi drink the antidote, right?
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
His corpse probably is.
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit. There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito.
But the first killing takes priority. That's what happened in the last trial, or the Kyo's trial.
There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
Yeah, but if he died second, then that wouldn't matter.
When you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito...
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
Huh? I don't understand.
Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away?
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exosol is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There is absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? To save Maki? Can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. Must be a reason for it, I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover the truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about?
He spat it back into the bottle and gave it to
Impossible.
Kaito. Little spit swap.
There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito.
For fuck's sake, Maki.
I killed Kaito. You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know? It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong.
Final blue!
Kokichi drink the antidote.
Pretended to drink the antidote.
It ends here.
That day! Take your clothes off, Maki!
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
Oh shit, I trapped my mic here, my bad.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die, just to execute their plan?
Crazy. Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad. Shuichi figured out the truth.
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with his plan, he must have a reason. To determine the reason, I need to reveal the
I
truth.
still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit.
Well, if he's alive, he did drink the antidote. And he killed... He killed Kokichi with the press. He's just doing it to save Maki's life? Then why would he go through the trouble of his trial?
I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
He has to beat Monokuma for something. Oh. So Kaito is the culprit. This is something else, really. Hundred degrees leather jacket. Fuck. That's a hard ass picture of Kiba right there. Low key.
This is the truth of the case.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar.
Look at her sneaking around and shit, creeping ass.
When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison.
I'm gonna let Shuichi spit right here. I'm gonna let him
Poison kills
spit.
slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it.
Why didn't he just push her so that her shot wouldn't be accurate instead of getting himself hit with an arrow? A poisoned arrow at that.
The strychnine poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow, but it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare, and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the strychnine poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view,
We are
Kokichi
spitting!
pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick.
He said he got the...
The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut. I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really, Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man! Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions!
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it? But it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Is Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No, my detective work was flawless, it's the truth. I'm sure that Kaito is inside that exisal. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Or is this about Monokuma, or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? I see, so that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaito has been so stubborn on this time. But what does he mean to ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? Make it boring. What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic, it's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito, not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
Apparently.
Before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
Because we're trying to ruin the game. That's why he's hiding the truth. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for it. So to put my faith in him is the only way. I leave him up to now. With the alternatives hit his head. And he's a lie.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
Survival video! Goofy ass!
Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Of course not! I would never die! I trust Shuichi!
All right,
Let's pin this down.
who is inside
That exisal.
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is this? We can't let it.
Oh, Kaito. Bro.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died.
Fuck me! I saw Kokichi some dumb shit.
All right,
Let's
pin
pin.
this down.
Who is
Inside that exisal. Kaito, right? That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died.
Ooh!
I'll reveal the truth. Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this. I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Oh, hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Really? I'm sorry, but this is the only way. Kaito is trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. Believe in Kaito. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work. Fine, I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough.
Huh?
It's over. If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Kaito!
That nigga just standing there. He's standing, bracking, brazy heavy. He is just fucking there. Oh my god.
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Alright, let's get it on, baby.
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Oh, Kaito. Kaito, you killed him. You did it, Kaito. You did it, you son of a bitch.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Die! It was you! Kaito, it was you! You bloodthirsty son of a bitch. Oh, I actually got a B. panic. Oh, is that the masturbate three-way thing? I guess that makes sense. I guess I couldn't get fucking through the damn thing.
Well,
The culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can screw this up.
absolutely right.
The black who killed Kokichi Homa is Kaito Momota. You all got it right. So you all got it right, huh? Even Shuichi and Makiro voted for me. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know,
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines.
jeez.
Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing. See, we got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too.
Huh.
But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell, huh?
Come on, man.
Come on, guys, don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good.
Why?
Why? Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believe that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Actually protecting Kaito, or just believing in him like me.
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Shuichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean,
And he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
hey!
Plan? What plan? I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
I'm off guard. What are you talking about? You're the mastermind.
Ah.
Oh, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended? You all fell for it, but you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control. I had Miyu make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
Oh, what the hell? Why did you do all that? The reason why I pretended to be the mastermind.
Shit!
It's in this boring killing game.
Huh?
To end it?
Yeah.
I thought if you showed the despairing truth to you guys, you wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game. But instead this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? You think the killing game started again?
What?
Oh, man.
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. It made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it? So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too?
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind? But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback.
Could it be?
Maybe making you remember the truth is what the mastermind wanted.
Huh?
Maybe the true mastermind had to use the flashback lights so it would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Which means
So the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair.
Okay.
Kokichi certainly expected it. That's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair. We're all students of Host Peak Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I would never have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murderer. To murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind. I didn't know about that flashback light. I guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean,
Anyway, like I was saying,
you know,
who is the true mastermind? Who knows? I don't know either.
But
It doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. And I'm on the verge of losing. My plan will help you win.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but is this the plan to throw off the mastermind? Well, it's not that difficult. Kaito, I need you to kill me.
What? I mean...
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, and then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. If he ruled that either Maki Roll or Kokichi were the Blackened, then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
But
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
That's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the Blackened was? And this is what he said.
Well, you know.
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this game miss a game in the first place.
But
Monokuma has been a stickler about the rules and making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
which means
Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubts that this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
So, this is some kind of show? But who'd be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right, the flashback light is the reason we remembered that. But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about that at first, but after the class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong, while he relied on Shuichi.
Yeah.
It's just like Kokichi said, this game's rules don't matter so much if someone's watching. Death game is made to be watched. If that's true, then who? Who is watching us?
Hey.
What's this all about, Monokuma? This killing game really a show for someone? Who can say? Why don't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well,
Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping
Well
hand.
then.
Then here's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind,
Incomprehensible.
then who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him?
him.
I'm gonna spill the beans on a perfect to be continued cliffhanger like that. Why you are just so cute,
What?
too cute. What, really? I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway. It was kind of hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
jeez.
I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you.
Don't screw
What are you
around.
talking about? You want me to kill you?
ah.
I figured you'd react like this, but are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Blackened. Every crime would be exposed so easily.
Well, you know.
If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
Damn it, that's playing dirty. So that's why you gave me the antidote. I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this was our chance. A chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this
That's
killing
why
game.
you have to kill me. So we can win and ruin this killing game. We'll be the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. And everyone who died can rest in peace.
Ooh.
Oh crap, I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude. But you know,
At least
I wasn't boring, right?
That punk.
Then he blackmailed you by using me.
Ah,
No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words ruin this killing game.
jeez.
It was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. And we need a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
Because I'm out of time.
What?
Could it be...
Kaito, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
She said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it anymore.
My bad.
My bad. That was a lie. A lie? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking. No, it can't be.
But you know...
But I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training. I was fine during the medical exam. That means...
Could it be...
This might be the virus.
What?
Virus?
If I remember correctly...
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Hope Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair, we were almost wiped out in an instant.
Could it be...
This must have something to do with the virus. Kaito didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it. But were we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't...
Well...
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher
To
Project.
tell you the truth,
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
What? Kaito is infected with the virus? But how could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm pretty screwed, huh? That's pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
But you know...
But you know, when I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so...
Kokichi left me with a whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. I knew Shuichi'd see right through it in the end.
Huh?
Well done.
That's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You're really something.
Well then.
Kaito, did you?
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything out.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed up during the trial, I knew Shuichi'd see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
Just what I expect from my sidekick.
Why?
Why? If you knew I'd see through it, why?
Ben?
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far.
Ah,
Nah, it wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge
What's
success.
that mean?
Why?
I mean...
Because of this plan and Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind,
Got it.
we got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's got to be a hint to at least the real truth.
Huh?
The real
Yeah.
truth? Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life.
But
You talk as if he was your partner when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap to the end. No, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit.
Hey,
It's getting harder to breathe. So, please, can
Hey, so...
I ask one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but you kept saying how fun this game was. That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun? I had to think this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself.
Huh?
Little bastards who created this game to toy with our lives. And the shit's enjoying it. They all piss me off.
shit!
That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game.
Huh?
Kokichi said that?
Nah.
It could have been a lie too. He probably just said it so I'd cooperate with him. Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie.
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears.
But
I wonder which one it is. A lie or the truth? Even though at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that's what lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie. It pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now finally, I need to apologize to Shuichi. Me?
I mean...
To be honest, I was jealous of you. Jealous?
That's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool, and I got frustrated.
My bad.
So that's why I was so harsh on you. My bad.
That's wrong.
Hey, no, Kaito, that's not true.
Hey,
I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. when you made me your sidekick, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk back to me, then even now I'd be... And he's dying. Kaito?
Kaito!
Kaito! Kaito, are you okay? No. How can I be okay? I'm about to die.
Okay.
Sure, bucko, because it's punishment. Punishment? I won't let you.
I won't let you kill him.
I won't let you kill Kaito. You plan to get in my way? You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So what?
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
Indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while
Cut it
now.
out.
No, stop.
Kaito!
No, Kaito, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito.
That's it!
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you. It's really poo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hooing. What's so funny?
Hey, hey!
I'm just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. You know what I mean?
Huh?
When life ends, the closest to mourn it, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice.
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my point. What are you talking about?
Hey!
Alright, kids, time for your grand re-entrance. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Rise and shine, Ursine! With our powers combined, we are the Monocubs!
Fuck!
Huh?
By the way,
Hell yeah!
What did you say?
Hey, thank you so much.
I'm not even gonna fucking I'm not even gonna read their goddamn lines anymore. I'm so fucking pissed. I thought we were done with these assholes. They're so fucking annoying. I don't want to. I'm not reading this shit. I'm not reading it. You brought them back on a whim like that? You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Monocubs. And finding other people to participate in this kind of game is easier than you might think. Finding other people.
oh well.
Hell yeah!
Hey, hey!
Oh, do you know what else this means?
Shing!
Now the Monocubs are back. I've got my Exosol entourage protecting me again. Still want to defy me now? This is bad. If he's got the Exosols again.
Shut up.
So what?
I won't let you kill him.
Doesn't matter how much you kill Kaito. I'll fight till the end. Stop. Even if you fight the Exosols, you just get killed, damn it. The remote control and the last electro bomb were crushed in the press.
No.
No, I won't give up. Makiro, enough already. I've never felt this way before. Oh, she's in love. Fuck's sake. I always fought to kill, but this is the first time I fought to protect someone. And I've never been given a nickname like Makiro before either.
What?
And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before.
What?
Makiro. Maki.
No.
I don't want this to end. I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Makiro, I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing. But I...
Hey, so...
Hey, Makiro, I asked you before, what's your enemy? Before you hated yourself so much, you didn't even like yourself a little. And what was the reason you tried to distance yourself from others?
That's right.
You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me. Now you can learn to like yourself.
come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. You send me off with one last
I
smile.
believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito. I won't cry.
I'll endure it.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it in. Yeah, I'll endure it. I can't cry, even if I wanted to. Hey, sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Okay.
Can do.
Dong dong dong.
Hey!
Well, let me say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
Get ready!
You better get ready. My friends aren't gonna lose to you. That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest to you guys and this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
I know this, so please don't worry.
Shuichi!
And Shuichi, never forget you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito. Okay.
The impossible is possible!
You're good. Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Kaito.
Makiro!
Makiro, how long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
I can't. It's not possible. I can't. Of course. My bad for making you cry like that.
Alright!
Alright then, let's end this with a bang.
Kaito Momota.
Special punishment suited to the luminary of the stars.
Okay.
You're gonna tell me. I'm excited to get this started. Oh yeah? Well, screw you. I'm not gonna die the way you want.
It's punishment time.
God, this game just doesn't fucking end, does it? Jesus Christ. There's more after this? But what? He mad as hell. Kaito.
Right?
Kiba, are you okay? You got hit with the debris when you protect.
Well,
I'm fine. More importantly. That's an interesting line.
hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won?
Yeah?
Because
You died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution.
Okay.
That's right. Kaito wasn't killed by you. It's Kaito's victory. I don't know if he meant to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever. It's not like this at the end of the killing game, so it's fine.
What was that?
It's not over?
Hell yeah!
Hey!
That's right.
School regulations. So you're gonna follow the regulations, huh? The only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone.
Well,
It's not an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end this killing game. And to give Kaito's death meaning, I swear I will keep my promise.
Right.
Here, we're not going to let anyone else die. I'm not even going to play that game anymore. It's already over. Good. No, I'm not going to say this
actually... Pops!
They're so cute. Oh, fidget. My widow cubs.
So long, farewell.
Huh?
Why did I stay behind? Because I want to give you all a reward for working so hard.
You?
I don't want it. Just go away.
Really bugging me.
By the way, I don't know where you got the idea that this killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do in this killing game. No way. This game is gonna keep going and going for a long time. During his ranting, Monokuma took out a flashback phone.
What?
What did you just do?
What?
A flashback like this now? Is it broken? I don't feel like I remembered anything. This flashback always has a special effect. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have. That hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end. Monokuma left. He declared that this killing game will continue. He declared that there is no hope. Draw that. I honestly don't remember how we got back. Took all I had to just accept that Kaito was gone. Just Kaito, Kokichi too. Someone we all trusted, and someone none of us trusted. I lost them both. But it wasn't all for nothing. Because we're drawing even closer to discovering the true mastermind. Killing game will never end. Never ever. As long as I'm around, it will never end. I repeat it over and over. Why would I let something this fun never end? I want to have more fun. As long as it's fun, we have to keep doing it. That's just simple supply and demand. God, how the fuck is she alive?
Such despair.
Later that night, I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard, the place where Kaito and I would train together. My heart felt crushed, all the loss and guilt and helplessness sinking in my chest. But still, I stood there.
Well...
What are you doing? Maki.
Hey.
So, you came too?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry.
What?
For what?
I
was the one who drove Kaito into a corner. Just like Kaite, I end up betraying everyone important to me. It's not my fault.
Well...
Are you feeling lonely?
Huh?
Hey.
Are you lonely now that Kaito's gone?
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad. I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't been my friend, I would be...
That's right.
Me too. Can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
But I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito.
Huh?
Grateful?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to tell him that rather than being sad or lonely, I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not going to wallow in pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he
You're
did.
right.
Yeah. I guess the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. I'm sure that our friends who've passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks. Yeah. I see you guys were here after all.
Yeah.
Just like I thought.
Jeez.
I knew you guys would be here because I cast a spell to find you. Tsurugi, Himiko? If you don't mind, can we join in on your training?
Huh?
I'll train you all from the ground up so we can end this killing game together.
Huh?
Are we going to end this together?
Yeah.
Miko and I promised Kaito.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we promised and worked together to end this killing game.
Right.
We can't afford to lose to despair.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Monokuma said that there's no hope anywhere. But he's wrong. There is hope. My friends are my hope. Kaito said it best. I'm not alone. That's right. I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who died. They all gave us their hope too. That's why I'm gonna live. I want to live for everyone who died. Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Thank you, Kaito.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships. Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. 'Cause, I mean, I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
Hey.
Oh, by the way, what happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went?
Huh?
Kibo? I don't know. What's that guy off doing? I don't think a robot really needs to do any training. The rest of us are here. I kind of wish he'd come too. He's broken.
It's quiet. Too quiet. And yet, this silence is quite refreshing. I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path.
Fuck.
I can't hear it anymore. All I hear now is silence. That silence means my will is now my own.
Fuck.
Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair.
Please.
I will end this. No matter what, I will force this to end.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
There's no way this is a good thing, right? What the fuck?
And I will destroy it.
Nigga! This game is pissing me off! I thought it would be over by now! What is going on? Come the fuck on, man. Jesus Christ. Fuck! Tell me there's more? Makoto? He's the robot! Damn! I don't have any talents or anything. I'm just a regular teenager.
This boring-looking person is me.
Oh my fuck. Fuck me. Fuck! 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 I thought it would be over. I thought that was it. I thought I'd be done this game. No. No. He's the robot, or he made the robot, whatever the fuck, I don't care. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh, no. no. I was there more. I was tricked. I was deceived. I was bamboozled. I was fucked. I was fucked over. I was fucked by Kokichi and the true mastermind Junko and Makoto.
Even the way I look is normal.
Fuck you, Makoto! Fuck you! Fuck you! God damn you! God damn you all to hell! That should have been it. It'd be like, okay, we defeated Monokuma. We're all gonna walk out and try to rebuild Earth or find another planet or some stupid shit. And then Shuichi has a massive orgy with all the remaining girls, and then we leave. Then that's it. That's the end of Danganronpa V3. That's the end of the whole series. We walk away with happy, satisfied bellies and brains. But no, of course not. Of course not. No, Kaito's gonna sacrifice himself for whatever the fuck reason. Honestly, if we voted for the wrong person, I think that would have ended it just there. I don't really know why he decided to get out and do that. So if I tricked Monokuma and he got the wrong person, then that would end the killing game, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know why Kaito left. It's still very confusing to me. My brain fucking hurts. It's been a very long day. But now this bullshit. Now that's not the end of the game. There's 5 people left. The robot's going on a fucking rampage, and I don't think I can continue because I've been going for almost 4 hours now, and it would be stupid of me to make an episode like, 7 hours long? Because there's no fucking shot that the game is gonna end quickly. There's no shot, right? There's no, like... I guess I'll see everybody next time. Fuck! Thought it was gonna be it. Shut the fuck up, Makoto. Shut the fuck up, man. I'm fucking tired of your shit. I'm tired of all